Okay, so I just tested this out in game real quick, and I noticed a couple of problems. For one, this charging handle, there was something wrong with it. Not exactly sure what, but just go ahead and open up your model, select it, reset X form, convert to editable poly, select all of the verts and weld, and then convert it to an editable mesh, and go ahead and re-export it as a JMS again. Make sure to do both your third person and your first person. Alright, now you can save that, close it, and bring up command prompt. Tool, model, weapons, backslash, UMP 45, compile. Same command, but add backslash FP. Alright, now that's fixed. There's one more problem. Open up Gorilla or Cornman, and open up your .weapon file. Now scroll down to magazines and rounds reloaded. That needs to be set to 25. Your rounds reloaded should always be the same as your rounds loaded. Well, if you want it to reload the same number of rounds that you originally had loaded, then it needs to be the same as your rounds loaded maximum. Okay, and for the firing effect, since we're doing sound effects, we're actually going to need to go ahead and open this up, save as, and navigate back to your UMP, and go ahead and just save it here as Firebullet. Alright, and we will get to that later, so make sure you change your file path here. Okay, now go ahead and save that. Now we need to work with sound effects. So first go to your animations, max files, and go ahead and bring up, let's start with the ready animation. Now I included a folder full of some sound effects. This is an Audacity file. It's one of the programs you need. And it just has a bunch of miscellaneous sound files. And then these are two specific sound files that we'll need for this weapon. So first thing you can do is just copy the firing sound and go to UMP 45, sounds, and paste it. Now I'm just going to rename it to fire-1 since that's the animation it'll be applied to. And then same thing, no, that one's not. Okay, that's it. So now you should have Audacity opened here, and go ahead and open a fresh one. Alright, so what you're going to do with this animation is you're just sort of scroll through it and look at anywhere that you need a sound effect, like right there. Find where the sound effect should start, which is at frame 19 or 20. So divide 19 divided by 30, that's 0.63. So go to your Audacity file. Let's see, sounds. Alright, and drag this UMP 45 cocking sound effect into it. Now I'm just going to cut that, Control X, and then paste it back in without the extra stuff before and after it. So basically what you want to do is move it so that the beginning of the sound effect is at 0.6, roughly 0.63, but let's see. Oops, and I am at, let's see, 0.6. There we go. Okay, so it needs to be roughly between 0.6 and 0.7 for the first part of the sound. Alright, that'll work. And then when he releases it, should start at 0.7 and go to about 0.8. So let's see, I'm going to see about I'm just going to trim some of this off. Alright, that should do. Now that's pretty much the only sound you need there. You can put a sound for when he sort of drops it into his hand there. You could just pick something in here. That one right there could work. These sounds aren't terrific, but they're just sort of a random list of sounds that you can use if you want to, and that's what I'm using for this. Let's see, about right there. That's 35. So about 1.17. 1.17 is going to be right in there. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so right around 1.17, which is right there. Alright, that'll do. Now just go ahead and select everything and generate silence. Oops. Take that back. Grab all the area between these. Generate silence. And generate silence. Now you can just go to File, go ahead and select whatever you want, Export Selection, and I'm going to call this Ready. And I want that to be a .wav. Alright, so now you can just copy that over to, where is it? Here it is. Over to your UMP sounds folder. It's not great, but it'll do. So now go ahead and open your reload full. Okay, and we'll be doing the same thing. I'm just going to delete everything there. And this time we'll have to use some of these miscellaneous sounds. Alright, so find where you need your first sound, which is going to be right about 15. So that's going to be at 0.5, obviously. Let's see. Grab this sound right here, And at 0.5 I'm going to paste it, sort of move it so that the sound is beginning at 0.5. Now I'm going to go ahead and use an effect, amplify, and I'm going to amplify this very slightly. Okay, more than that. Okay, and then now let's see, at about 63, just 2.1, I'm going to grab this sound right here, and 2.1, paste, and I am also going to amplify that one a little bit. Okay, now again select everything between the two and generate silence. Now select all of it, export selection, and name this one reload full. Save. Okay, now to move on to reload empty, you're not actually going to want to delete everything because you can use what you've got there. So past that part, and now at 80 you're going to want another noise, so that's at 2.67. Let's see, I need that cocking noise back. So that needs to be at 2.7. Okay. So let's just grab this, Control C, mute that track, and paste. Now go ahead and move it so it starts more at 2.7. There. And we need to get rid of basically as much in here as